Definition, what the cattleman had. Solution, a bull session. And our solution to fun with a pun on television is definition. And now, here for a session of definition is the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you, David Wall. Hi there. Welcome to Definition. Delighted to have you join us today. And as we crown 5-time champions as time ran out yesterday, we're delighted to welcome 2 new teams of challengers. We'll meet the first one right now.
And that's a sister duet from Woodbridge, Ontario. Jim, let's say hello to Deborah Beaudry and Donna St. Louis.
Hello there. It is Donna here, yes. Deborah on the outside. Let us get acquainted and get you comfortable. Donna's a bank manager. You like darts, golf, and reading. What kind of reading do you like?
Oh, pretty well everything.
Yes?
Mysteries mostly.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's good stuff.
Right.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Deborah was a homemaker and a cashier. You work at the same bank, Donna, is that it?
No.
You like cooking, playing piano, and you and Donna had some border problems. What happened?
Well, our last name is St. Louis.
Right.
And they gave us a very hard time trying to get through customs. They took our luggage apart. And we finally did get through after quite a few hours.
They thought it was a joke?
They thought it was a joke.
Didn't believe
yes,
the name
didn't
of
believe-
St. Louis, right?
No.
And sometimes they do not have a sense of humor there at the
That's
border.
right.
Well, nice to have you here.
Thank
You
you.
relax for a moment and we will meet the other team of challengers.
And that other team is a mother and daughter duet. We say hello to June and Joanne Robertson.
Hello there, Mother June here, daughter Joanne. Let's get acquainted with you. June is an audit officer. Have you ever audited Donna? Or no?
No.
And you like also reading, knitting, and weekends at the cottage. Oh, that's nice. You have are you a Torontonian, north of Toronto? You got a cottage?
I have a cottage up near Peterborough.
Yeah? I hope you're going to talk. You really have a soft voice there, June. Talk
Yeah.
up there. That's nice to be able to get away. That's good stuff. Nice to have you here. Daughter Joanne is a teacher, likes canoeing. Yeah, that'd be good at the cottage. Cross-country skiing and photography. You take your cat for walks like a dog, yes?
Yeah, well, she is from the bush from when I worked up north, and she's not used to traffic. She runs out on Dundas, so she has a little harness and a leash, and she goes walking.
Oh, well, that's kind of a nice thing. Actually, it's a very good idea to do that with a cat. That's an awfully good idea. You obviously take good care of your pets. Nice to have you here. Well, good luck to all 4 of you. We will play the best 3 out of 5, and we'll start the whole proceeding with this definition.
Surrendering your U-boat.
Surrendering your U-boat. And we'll start over here with you, Donna. Give a letter away that you do not want.
I'll give away a Q.
There is no Q, and that means Deborah can take a letter that she does want.
N.
And as in Nancy, 1 N at the end of that one word. You put a letter up there. Either of you can take a guess. Do you know surrendering your U-boat? And when the signal time is up, we go to June to give her first letter away.
Z.
There is Dozette and Joanne to take her first letter.
Take an S, please.
S is in Sam. Well, you're off to a good start. Matter of fact, you're off to a better start. You're going to get 3 of them. Here comes the third. Do either of you know surrendering your U-boat?
Submission.
Nicely done. You lead 1-0, yes. Submission, submitting to giving it up. And, of course, a U-boat is a sub, and it is June and Joanne leading 1-0. Back to the match after this commercial timeout. Back to the match after a look at the runner-up prizes. David?
From Wall, the 15-way back massager with remote control and heat, lightweight and portable. One of several massagers brought to you by Wall. Or a food processor, compliments of Totes. When the weather turns bad, turn to a Totes. Rain rolls right off. Totes hats and caps that you can take along anywhere to stay warm and dry.
All righty, back to business. I love it as we were in the commercial. Joanne said to me, well, I got my 1, now I can relax. It's a progression. You always say, oh, I got 1, thank goodness. Well, I won 1 match. Now I won all 5 of them. Let's get back with this definition.
Certain comical parts of the body.
Certain, of course, certain specific comical parts of the body. They got the last one. We're starting over here, and Deborah, this time it'll be you to give a letter away.
A Z.
No Z. Donna to take a letter.
T.
T as in Thomas, no T. No letter on the board, no guess. We're over to Joanne to give one away this time.
A J, please.
No J, and June, you are taking letters.
R.
R as in Robert? Nope, that's not there either. Got rid of 4 letters, but didn't put anything up on the board for certain comical parts of the body. Deborah, to give.
Q.
No Q. Take one, Donna.
R.
No, the R's already gone, so whatever you're thinking of is still wrong. But you do get to take another letter because that letter was gone.
N.
N as in Nancy. Well, you took advantage of it. There are 2 of them. Here's one. Here's the second. Do you know to tie up the match certain comical parts of the body? Back over to Joanne. Give a letter away.
Why?
No why. Take a letter, June.
F like Frank.
F as in Frank. One F that goes here at the beginning of the word for your second definition. Certain comical parts of the body.
Funnies.
That's right. Funnies. Fun knees. Those are the parts. The knees. Well, Joanne, for somebody who was happy with just one there, you're rolling pretty good. It is 2-0 in favor of the mother and daughter team. They could win with this one, and our sister aggregation need 3 in a row if they're going to be the champions. What do we have, David?
Consumers Report on food costs.
This is kind of interesting and kind of tricky. Consumers Report on food costs. Again, your trailing will start with you, Donna, to give a letter away.
Z,
No Z. Deborah, to take a letter.
T,
T as in Thomas. Oh, boy, that's a great start. Here come 5 T's to get you back into the match. With those 5 T's, do you know Consumers Report on food costs? No, couldn't take advantage of it? How about a June? Give one away.
An X.
No X. Take one, Joanne.
N.
N as in Nancy.
Yes.
No N. No letter on the board. No guess. Back over to Donna to give one.
Q,
No Q. Take one, Deborah.
R,
R as in Robert. No R. Not this time. No guess. Consumers Report on food costs. June, give one away.
J.
There is no J. Take one, Joanne.
I.
There are 3 I's. And here's 1, 2, and 3. Got a lot of it's up there, and we have champions if you know Consumers Report on food costs.
I do.
And we go back to Donna to give one away.
Y,
No Y. Take one, Deborah.
L,
L is in Larry. 1 L. Going right here. Do either of you know Consumers Report on food costs? Back over to June. I thought this might be tough. Give one away, June.
F like Frank.
There's no F. Joanne, take one.
S.
S is in Sam. Again, a multiple letter, 3 S's. 1, 2, 3. You can win with this. Missing 4 letters. Do you know Consumers Report on food costs?
Vital statistics.
That's right. Not vital statistics, but vitals statistics. Food, vitals. Yes, when the S went in there. Oh, before that, or are you just afraid to say it, or what?
no, just the S.
Just when the S went in?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, switching on vital statistics, the report is vital statistics. And June and Joanne, the new champions, win this prize.
The Brother VX 857 full-featured lightweight combination free arm and flatbed sewing machine with stretch and zigzag stitches with built-in button holder. Create anything from delicate lingerie to sportswear.
Again, our congratulations. We'll play the bonus for cash here in just a moment. We have to say goodbye to Donna and Deborah. Well, we thank you both for joining us. They just got on a hot roll there. Come back and see us again sometime. And in the meantime, we have nice party gifts for you. Thank you,
very
Donna.
much.
Thank you, Deborah, for joining us on Definition. So the D&D have left, and J&J are standing here ready to pick up some cash with this bonus definition.
How to do housework in outer space.
How to do housework in outer space. Do you know it for $180?
You with a vacuum cleaner?
That's right, for $180. Yes, space, a vacuum. Well done. Yeah, you immediately got a handle on the fact that the space is a vacuum, so you do the housework out there with a vacuum cleaner. Nicely done. You just zeroed in on it and picked it up, $180 in cash. So the Robertsons did well. If they do well and win 5, then they will get this.
From Minton, makers of the world's most beautiful china, 4 5-piece place settings in the St. James pattern. Minton, revered for over 200 years.
And a new team of challengers have joined us. David, won't you introduce them?
Well, look who's back, Jim. Golly gee. Some returning winners, the husband and wife team of David and Cecilia Troy.
Hello there, David, Cecilia. Nice to have you back. And David, that's right, you were with us before. You had won two times, right? So we are giving you the credit for the 2 wins that you have. So you come back, it's going to be champions against champions. Yes, you were unable to come back, and so of course that was not your fault. We realize that. Right. So we're delighted to have you back here with us now. So it is 2. They have 2 wins, right? That's where they stand. They didn't have any definitions on the score or anything like that. No, okay. So we want to pick it up, right? Matter of fact, you got $150 in cash. We'll take care of all the legalities. For any new viewers who don't know you, David is a systems programmer and likes cars, skiing, and game shows, which we appreciate. Cecilia is a secretary, likes macrame and raising her golden retrievers, all right?
Great.
Okay, so it is a championship team with 2 wins versus one with 1 win, and we are going to start with this definition.
What skinny dippers read?
What skinny dippers read? What skinny dippers read? And of course, you are rejoining us, so we'll start with you. It'll be David to give a letter away that you do not want.
I will give away the Z, please.
No Z. And Cecilia to take a letter.
I'll take an S.
S is I was going to say it's a Cecilia, but that's not right. S is in Sam, yes. So much for my spelling. There are 2 S's. Do you know what skinny dippers read? And we go over to Joanne to give one away.
X, please.
No X. June, take one.
T.
T is in Thomas. There is a T. 1 T at the beginning of this 3-letter word. Consonants in all 3 words. Do you know what skinny dippers read? Over to David. Give a letter away.
I'll give away the V as in Victor.
Thank you. No V. Cecilia, take a letter.
Take an E.
There are 3 E's. 1 here, 2nd in this word, 3rd in this word. What skinny dippers read? Then we're over to Joanne to give one away.
J, please.
No J. Take a letter, June.
N like Norman.
1 N like Norman that goes at the beginning of this word. Does that give you what skinny dippers read? Back we go to David, give a letter away.
I'll give away the Q.
No Q. Take a letter, Cecilia.
I'll take a P.
P is in Peter. 2 P's. Multiple letter going here and here. Do you know what skinny dippers read?
The nudes papers.
That's right, the nudes papers, yes. Not the newspapers, the nudes papers. I thought you'd get that one, Joanne, because you have a cold, and that's about the way you'd say newspapers. I think I'm going to read the newspapers. That's it. So it is 1-0 favor David and Cecilia. S as in Cecilia, huh? Here's the next definition.
Up-to-date clock repair.
Up-to-date clock repair. Give a letter away, Jude.
Z.
No Z. Take a letter, Joanne.
C.
C is in Charles, 1 C, going right here in the 2nd word. Your first chance to tie up the match. Do you know up-to-date clock repair? Cecilia, we're over to you to give one away.
Give away an X.
No X, and David this time to take one.
I'll take an E, please.
There is 1 E going in the first word. Up-to-date clock repair. Back over to June. Give a letter away.
Y.
Uh-oh. Break for your opponents. You're giving them the letter Y. It's in the solution, so you're giving them a free guess. David and Cecilia, do you know up-to-date clock repair? Still your turn. Give a letter away, Cecilia.
I'll give away a Q.
There is no Q. David, to take a letter.
I'll take an N, please.
N is a Nancy. There are 2 N's. 1 goes here. Here is the 2nd. Up-to-date clock repair. Over to June. Give one away.
J.
No J, so this time Joanne can take a letter.
M like Mary.
There's 1 M. It goes here at the beginning of this word. Does that give you to tie up the match up-to-date clock repair? Back we go to Cecilia. Give one away. I hear June and Joanne say, oh, I know, so this may be your last crack at it, Cecilia. Give one away.
I'll give away a W.
There's no W. Of course, they may not know at that point. David, take a letter.
I'll take the S, please.
S is in Sam. No S. No guess. Well, now we're going to find out if they do know as June. If you have an idea, be very careful. Give one away that you don't want.
V like Victor.
There is no V like Victor. And Joanne, you can confirm your suspicions. Take one.
O.
There are 3 O's. 1 O goes here. Here is the 2nd. Here is the 3rd for a tie match. Do you know up-to-date clock repair?
Modern technology.
That's right, modern technology. Clocks tick, not technology, technology. And we do indeed have a tie match. Well, through the good offices of modern technology, we're going to take time out for a commercial.
We'd like to make you a winner for some nice prizes or cash. Just right definition. CFTO TV, Box 9, Station O, Toronto, Ontario. M4A2M9, Jim.
All right, thank you, David. Back to the match here with two winning teams, and they're playing that way. We are tied at 1-1. June and Joanne have 1 win. Cecilia and David have 2, and we're tied at 1-1. Let's get back with this.
What the intelligent snowplow does.
What the intelligent snowplow does. You got the last one? We're over here. David, give a letter away.
I'll give away the Q, please.
There is no Q, Cecilia, to take a letter.
I'll take an S.
S is in Sam. 1 S. It goes here. What the intelligent snowplow does. We're over to Joanne to give a letter away.
Z, please.
No Z. June to take a letter.
D like David.
There is 1 D like David going at the beginning of this word. Does that mean you know what the intelligent snowplow does? Oh, thought you had an idea there. Over we go to David to give a letter away.
I'll give away the W.
No W. Cecilia, take one.
I'll take a T.
T as in Thomas, good choice. 3 of them, 1 in each of the words. Here, here, and here. You can break the tie in your favor if you know what the intelligent snowplow does. Back over to Joanne. Give one away.
A.
There is no A. June to take a letter.
G like George.
There is a G like George that goes here at the beginning of this word. You have the lead if you know what the intelligent snowplow does.
Gets the drift.
That's it. Yes, indeed. You're in the lead. That's the well-known phrase. I must say, I can sometimes almost tell if somebody has it or not when they know it because they'll go through the alphabet, say, what's the first letter I can give away that I know is not in the solution? When she gave away an A, I said, I have a suspicion she knows it. It is 2-1 favor Joanne and June. They could win with this definition. David and Cecilia need it to tie. David?
Accident in a small bowling alley.
Accident in a small bowling alley. Give a letter away, Cecilia.
I'll give away an X.
No X. Take a letter, David.
I'll take an S, please.
S is in Sam. No, not there. No letter, no guess. Accident in a small bowling alley. We're over to June to give one away.
Z.
No Z. Take a letter, Joanne.
P like Peter.
There are 2 P's like Peter. One goes here at the beginning of this word, second at the end of this word. Accident in a small bowling alley. Might be kind of tricky. Cecilia, give one away.
I'll give away a Y.
No Y. Take one, David.
I'll take an R, please.
There is no R as in Robert. And again, got to put a letter up there to take a guess. So we're back to June to give one away.
Q.
No Q. Take one, Joanne.
I, please.
There is 1 I going in that word here. Accident in a small bowling alley. Cecilia, back to you to give one.
I'll give away a K.
There is no K. David, take one.
I'll take the N, please.
N as in Nancy. 1 N going here. Accident, yeah, went in a funny place, I didn't it? Accident in a small bowling alley. This is playing very interesting and filling in very interestingly. June, give one away.
V like Victor.
No V. Joanne, take a letter.
T, please.
T as in Thomas, 1 T going at the beginning of this word. Accident in a small bowling alley.
A 10-lane pileup.
Incorrect. Over to Cecilia. Give a letter away.
I'll give away a W.
There. A big break for your opponents. The W goes right here. June and Joanne with a free guess for the win. Accident in a small bowling alley.
A 2-lane pileup.
Yeah, it's a small bowling alley, just 2 lanes. Yeah, a 2-lane pile up, and Joanne and June, they get a second crack at it, take advantage of it, their second win, and this prize.
From Krahler, a durable high-back swivel rocker features deeply padded semi-attached button-tufted back, reversible seat cushion, and tailored balance, all handsomely upholstered in a hard-wearing acrylic velvet.
And again, our congratulations. Yeah, the secret to that was that very small bowling alley. Just 2 lanes, that's all. And we'll play the bonus for cash in a moment. Have to say goodbye to David and Cecilia. Well, we thank you for coming back. You've already got a couple of nice prizes and $150 in cash. And we'll add some nice parting gifts for you as well. Thank you for being here today. David and Cecilia Troy, thank you. June and Joanne, well done. Champions versus champions, you came out on top. For a lady who didn't think she was doing so well, Joanne, you are doing very well. Let's see how you do with this bonus definition.
What the jealous skydiver did.
What the jealous skydiver did. Do you know it for $190? Jealous skydiver, what would they have in common? Here come the letters for $180 alphabetically. Here's your first letter. There are no A's or B's. Great letter to start with. What the jealous skydiver did.
Jumped.
1-6. Jealous. He was jealous.
Jump to conclusions.
You got it for $150. You beat that last one, yes. Well-known phrase. Yes, that's what the jealous skydiver did. He jumped to conclusions because he was jealous. That is your 4th win. Have we mentioned what the lovely grand prize is yet? We have. Yes, we have already told you about that. So we'll welcome a new team of challengers, and Dave will introduce them as they come out.
And Jim, this time I'd like you to meet a father and son duo, Dawn and Bruce Bishop.
Hello there, Don on the outside and Bruce here on the inside. I'm dropping your cards. My apologies here. Bruce, slide in here. This is the son, Bruce, father Don there. Bruce is an artist, head of an art department. Like music, playing guitar in a band. You're very, very artistic. You'd like to take up the music, though, full time. I would think everybody would like to be an artist, but you would prefer to get into music.
Well, I've done one so long, I'd like to do the other.
Well, so you've had enough of them. Well, listen, if you ever get a hit album, you can do your own album covers, right?
Sure.
Right. Slide in here, Bruce, if you will. And Don, who is an industrial engineer, you like sailing and making wine. You left something very important at a restaurant.
That was a lot of years ago. In fact, that was Bruce when he was about 5.
You left Bruce.
Yes, we'd stopped at a restaurant and we had a little Volkswagen, and Bruce used to sleep behind the back seat, if you can imagine him being that small. He actually was at that time,
Yeah.
so he could sleep behind the back seat, and he was pretty thoroughly asleep, so we went in for a quick coffee. We came out, everything looked okay, we drove away. Then we suddenly realized we didn't have Bruce with us, so we turned around very quickly, came back, and here was a rather distraught-looking young man looking around for us.
I would think so.
He
Well,
went in to use the washroom.
glad you found him and got everything in shape. I think you're proud of him now, right,
Oh,
Dad?
yes,
All
very
right.
much
Wanted to
so.
get you out here and get you comfortable, and we'll be right back after this commercial timeout. Well, now that we've gotten Don and Bruce out here and gotten them comfortable, we don't have time to get into the match, so we'll get into the match first thing tomorrow. We'll invite them and, of course, June and Joanne back, and you. And let's say goodbye today with a Daffy definition. I'll leave you with this one. You know the word Zulu, Z-U-L-U, or Z-U-L-U, however you want to say it, referring to that great proud tribe of Africa. Well, we define Zulu as a bathroom in an English animal farm. Zulu. We'll see you tomorrow on Definition.
Prizes on Definition include the Minolta Freedom 200 compact 35mm autofocus camera that's ready when you are. Now Minolta brings it all together for you with one incredible camera. Promotional consideration provided by Visions Range Top Cookware by Corning. Withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce, and they're perfect for the microwave. Visions by Corning. And the Canon Sure Shot Supreme with advanced features such as auto flash, extended range autofocus, and many more. Canon Sure Shot Supreme. So simple, every shot's a sure shot. And Remington with the Remington micro screen and Lady Remington his and hers cordless rechargeable shavers. Shave as close as a blade, or you get your money back.